Time now to talk about District 24A, and there are three teams that began tonight 2-0 in this highly competitive race. Two of those teams going head-to-head, and we'll get to that in just a bit. But first, the PNG Indians hosting 2-0 Central, and for the Jags, 3-0. Well, that's obviously the goal. For the Indians, losing two in a row before playing this year's Mid-County Madness game, not at all the goal. So to the reservation, we're going to go to see how this one would unfold. The Tribe, of course, fired up as they come out. Oh, so too were those Jaguars. Central started on offense first but punted. Here's what PNG did on their first drive. Brant Halfin met by a pack of Jaguars. This might be a loss of one, and that play ended in a punt as well. Central back on offense looking for anything. Michael Jacquette with a heave-ho, but on the other end, it's nearly picked off by PNG. PNG keeps Central from scoring on that drive. Central will be forced to punt, but we catch a play after the snap. The punt actually sailed over the head and into the end zone. Ian Bramble lets it roll out of the end zone and out of play. Now that is a safety. So it's 2 points for PNG. Indians getting on the board first as they were now up 2-zip thanks to that play. The Indians also would get the ball, and they did this. Halfin goes right, then he goes left, then he goes right. Brant Halfin puts PNG in the red zone. The Indians would be on 4th and goal from about 3. They go for it, but Halfin is stopped short of the goal line. Central would take over. Michael Jacquette's too close to his own end zone, so he does something about it. Complete to Garrison Mitchell, and the Jags get close to midfield. From there, they would hand off to Darius Owens, and he's going to take Central into Indian territory before being upended right there. Central trailing 2-0, remember. Jacquette goes for gold on this one. He's on target, but it would be incomplete. Great coverage, no penalty called, no pass interference or anything, just incomplete. The quarter would change. Central still would be trying to score. Jacquette pump faked, but it didn't fool Bobby Dawson. He picks it off and gets a good return for PNG going the other way. Gets finally knocked out of bounds right here. So one good turnover deserves another. Next play for PNG, they put it on the turf, and number 88 for Central scoops it up, and he's going to put the Jags in great territory. Doesn't get in the end zone, but they do here. Jacquette to Garrison Mitchell, back in the corner, big heave-ho, and that's the touchdown. Made it 8-2, Central on top. And this one, if you believe it or not, is not a final. Yeah, it's about 10 to 11 p.m., and this one is not a final. 31-29 in the third overtime. Now, Central has to go for two. The Jags had possession, just scored the touchdown, but because they're in the third overtime, they have to go for the 2-point conversion, and Coach Toby Foreman has called a timeout right now. So it's 31-29 in the third overtime. Central with a chance to tie it. They have to go for two. If they fail, they will not get it. Well, we're just getting word this is now gone final. So in triple overtime, Central obviously did not get the 2-point conversion. Congratulations to the PNG Indians, as this is now a final. PNG wins it 31-29 in 3 overtimes, handing Central their first district defeat. We'll go to some post-game reaction. Justin Hinton out there with Coach Faircloth.
Mike and Andrew, a real nail-biter came down to the wire. PNG was able to pull it out in triple overtime, 31-29. I'm joined by Coach Brandon Faircloth. How'd you guys do it?
A lot of heart. Having trouble talking right now. I apologize. Give credit to the coaches over there and the players. That Central did a great job tonight. Coach Foreman is doing a great job. That just came down to one play, really, and we happened to make it. So it was a great game. It was up and down all night long, and we were just very fortunate to make a play at the end.
Coach, really throughout the whole entire game, it seemed like the first half really started off pretty rough. What'd you tell the guys at halftime to make them come back strong? Because they look like a different team.
Well, it's a two-half game. We want to make sure that they, no matter what happens in the first half score does not matter. First half does not matter. Second half, we've got to put it all together, and we made some good adjustments. Our coaches made some great adjustments, and we were able to put some points on the board.
So how does it look going forward? You guys still have some more important games that you got coming up?
Oh, no question about it. This is District 24A now. It's like this every Friday night. We've got to strap it on. We play Nederland next week, and it goes on and on from there. So, great win tonight. We're going to really enjoy it. But, in 24A, you got to come to play every week or you can lose.
Talking about enjoying it, I know your team is excited right now. You said you could barely speak. What does the celebration look like tonight?
We're going to enjoy it, I can assure you. We're going to enjoy each other. Anytime you work hard, and we had a tough game last week. And it's a credit to our kids and our coaches for bouncing back, having a great week of practice, and having a lot of heart. And I'm proud of them. Proud of our kids and our coaches. They did great.
Perfect, Coach. And, you go ahead and enjoy it and have a good time tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Again, nail biter down to the wire, but again, PNG is able to pull it out 31-29. We're at the reservation. I'll send it back to you guys.